Are you a slave master in search of something new? Are you an enchantress with an ever-insufficient magic budget? Are you a misunderstood genius? Sign up with the Dungeons Company. Assemble your ideal team, train your monsters to defend our treasures from ever stupider heroes. Feel free to give us a call by Crystal Ball at and become a part of the Legend of Keepers.
No, Sing mode has always been 4,000. Yeah, Sing mode has always been 4,000 though, hon. And this is Legend of Keepers, and it again just released from early access today, or yesterday, the 29th of April. Let's put it that way, depending on where you're at. And so it just came out of early access on the 29th of April. Trivia time live in the middle of coverage. Okay, we'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, so this just came out of early access, and this is available on PC through well, this is on PC, macOS, and Linux, and you can pick this up on Steam or GOG or the Nintendo Switch. Now, for the Steam and GOG versions of it, there is currently a release sale for it, so it's $17.99 USD. Other than that, it's going to be $19.99 USD. And for Nintendo Switch, it is $19.99 USD. And I like to thank the developers and publishers of the game for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. But Dan redeemed Trivia Live, so let's go ahead and do that real quick and then jump into the game because I only have about 30 minutes. Gotta find the site that I use for the questions. Here we go. All right, here we go. If the site is working. Okay, the site's working. And let us do the question here. Okay, so the trivia question is, if you are jumping from one cube to another and those cubes change colors, what game are you playing? And I will give you all about 2 minutes or so to answer that. If you need me to repeat it, I can repeat the question, because the music does seem a little bit loud. At least it is on my end. Let's see if I can adjust the music a bit. Dan redeemed Trivia Time Live. So the question was, because I turned it down so you guys could hear me. If you are jumping from one cube to another and those cubes change colors, what game are you playing? Exactly. In the imprint, because I'm assuming the Y is a was a typo. So yes, Cubert, you are playing Cubert. If you are jumping from square to square and no squares change colors, you are indeed playing Cubert. Alrighty, let's go ahead and I actually loved Qbert too. Love playing like hopscotch. This is also true. Technically, you're not wrong, but it's Qbert. Oh, okay. So we're gonna start up Legends of the Keepers, and we are gonna start a run. I've already played the tutorial, so I'm not gonna run the tutorial again. But literally one of the few questions I could answer. I'm not gonna play the tutorial for this again because I've already played the tutorial, so I know what to do. But basically, this is like a reverse dungeon crawler. quick, give me a Dig Dug question next. I love Dig Dug, and do you know I never knew there was a part 2 to Dig Dug? I never knew this. And I keep seeing part 2 pop up everywhere now, but before that I was like, I didn't even know part 2 existed. No, we're not gonna do the tutorial.
Torture, it's a passion.
And so this is a reverse kind of like dungeon crawler roguelike game. And basically, instead of you playing the adventurer is going to attack the keep, you're actually playing the monsters defending the keep. Now, some of you may say, wait, isn't there a game kind of like this? And there is a game called Boss Monster. It's a card game that kind of does the same thing, but Legend of Keeper does it a bit better. I do like the way that they do it. But I will let you all see for yourselves here, because we're going to go ahead. You get 3 characters. Of course, the other 2 we don't have open. But it's got cheese. And so you have the slave holder, the enchantress,
is inevitable.
and then the engineer. Oh, I cannot wait.
Torture, it's a passion.
So now we're gonna go to talents. Because the way it starts off is the first room you lay your traps for the adventurers. The second room is a blank room. The third room is the room where you put your monsters to fight the adventurers. And then the last room is the master or the head of the dungeon. And so the character that you choose is usually the last person in the dungeon that you're setting up. Okay, so we have a talent point, so we're going to pop that in. And then we're going to go ahead and start up a game here real quick. I can't say real quick because sometimes I get really into these. So each time a monster is defeated, grants 10 to 20 chance that the master gains a shell +1. Okay. Grants to the master 50 to 100% chance to gain enrage each time he takes damage. Intimidation does 10 to 20 additional morale. When a hero is defeated by a monster, grants 10 to 20 chance that the group of monsters gain enrage 3. I'm actually going to give it to this one to try to build up our shells or like our protection around our master. So, all right. These are all of the baddies we can use. Okay. So we will start.
Welcome to the company, Mog. I am delighted to have you with us. We'll need your fabled management techniques. We're putting you in charge of a little team in the old empire, a region overrun by humans.
Oh no.
It's up to you to gather the monsters in the area and teach them how to defend themselves. Turn them into great employees, ready to give their lives multiple times for the company.
Wow. I love the voiceover for the ogre though. Or no, technically she's not an ogre. I'm saying ogre because in World of Warcraft, some of the ogres have one eye, but technically she's a cyclops. I goofed. My bad. Adventures. Okay, so we have... So we're gonna have a trap. Then it looks like monsters. Trap. A clear room. Monsters. And then the master. Okay. she's a Fimi elephant? Pygmy elephant. Let's do here. We're gonna put the rallying horn here. Okay, go for it. Confirm. Then we have Juan, who looks like he's probably like a monk. Deals ice, applies. Okay, if he's in the front, he does. Okay. Oh, okay. Physical damage. Dodges the activations of the first regular trap encounter. Okay. Fire damage if they're in the front, but this one's in the back. Oh, okay, that's actually interesting. I never knew where the Cyclops actually came from. So that's actually really interesting. If they are in the front, they apply 3 poison. Okay, oh, okay. I'm gonna place this one here. $35, but that applies bleeding, which continues to hit them. If he's in the front, he applies poison. 120. They're slow. They're kind of slow. They're all kind of slow, it looks like. No, they're fast. I think they're all fast, actually. Okay. This one will go before all of them, but that's fine because I think he does poison. And then it'll be this one, and okay, this one is actually, he's really quick, so he actually goes before this guy does. And if he's going to attack in the front, 35% ice damage. Or it does 35 ice damage, applies frostbite 2 to all monsters if the target's life is under 50. Okay, so, I mean, I could technically... I'm gonna put, ironically, I'm gonna put this one here and put him there. Ironically, that's the way I want to do it. Then we are going to do... Let's do the saw here. That room's kept cleared. This one moves fast. If they are in the back, they do 50 ice damage. This one moves at 70. Okay, so I think we want to put you here. I'm gonna put you there. Put you here. Firm, and then our master. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and watch this kind of play out. Okay, So we are going to do... That one does poison, but if I do this one, that'll start to kill that one there. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, I figured that might happen. That's fine though. Scream of Terror. Nice. I think this affects all of them though. Maybe take their morale down a bit. He's gonna die and that's fine. Show no mercy. I'm gonna do Burning Whip. Because we have got to take one of them out at least. Nice. Fear of the Dead. Fireball. Fireball. Nice. Looks like freezing breath hits them all, so we'll do that. Which means now they are all slowed. We'll kill him. Hello, Kronos. Welcome to the stream. Night's going pretty good. Night is going pretty good. Just playing Legend of Keepers, which just came out of early access and released today or yesterday on the 29th, depending on where you're at. So we got 2 of them down. We're gonna do that. And bam! Nailed it.